What's up, everybody? This stuff is so crooked, but it's normal. Anyways, what's up, everybody? I'm just gonna wait on you guys to join me on my on this live broadcast. Let's listen to this. Okay, just put this down and greet you guys the proper way. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon or morning? Let me see here. It is afternoon. Good afternoon, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. How you all doing today? Hope you all having an amazing day today. Hope you know somebody still your joy. Welcome to Maryam's Joyful Life. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you all so much for joining me. You guys are so amazing. Super excited to be here today with you guys. Yo, I have some time to chat up close and personal, and I'm using my laptop's webcam. This laptop's webcam is not really as bright and as high definition as I want it to be, but it works because you guys can see me. And I'm sure you guys, the way that I'm sitting and I'm up close to you guys right now, it feels like we're just sitting together, just having a chat, which is this, in a sense, that's really what I want. I want you guys to feel up close and personal. You know what I mean? So how are you guys doing today? What have you eaten today? You guys know I'm big on food. I am very big on food. What have you eaten today? For me, nothing. This is the first thing I'll be eating. Actually, I drank some water. Does water count? Does water count as food? But yeah, I've drank some water. Now I'm drinking hot chocolate. I love my beverages, y'all. I don't drink alcohol, but I love my beverages. I love my teas. I love my hot chocolate. You know what I mean? So these are the beverages that I like. Hello, Rakesh. How are you doing today? Greetings, 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 so from Lovejoy, Georgia. Yeah, I'm doing good. Rakesh, hope you're doing good too. So you guys, today I just wanted to go live for a short amount of time. I'm not going to be here for long. Just wanted to go live with you guys and just, give you guys some updates so we can talk, because you guys are my people. You guys are my people. You've been my people for a long time. So that's awesome, Rakesh. What did you eat? Tell me what you ate. All right. I love food. So tell me what you ate. So yeah. Those of you joining, make sure you say hello, you guys. Say hello. Pumpkin, shrimp, rice, salad. What kind of pumpkin? Just pumpkin, straight up raw pumpkin. I've never eaten raw pumpkin before, but I love pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, you know what I mean? And pumpkin, the smell of pumpkin, like in my candles, I love the smell of pumpkin spice. But I've never had raw pumpkin before, though. Maybe I should try it. Rakesh, can you eat raw pumpkin? Hello, Diana. Hi. Love to you too from Lovejoy, Georgia. Appreciate you. Take that. Love to you. So, Diana, what did you eat today? Tell me what you ate. I love food. And then Rakesh. Oh, pumpkin stew. Oh, okay. Man, Rakesh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. See, I'm not big on seafood. I am not big on seafood, y'all. The only seafood that I would eat fish, but I don't go looking for fish. I don't go looking for fish or shrimps. No. It's whenever I feel like it, I want to eat it, that's when I'm gonna eat it. But I'm sure the way you said it must really taste good. And then some rice and salad. Rakesh, why did you not invite me to breakfast? Was it lunch? Did you eat it for lunch? Oh my goodness, man, that's so good. Rakesh, you need to start sending me pictures of that food, because you're about to open a restaurant and I'm sure you're throwing it down pretty good. Diana, you haven't eaten anything yet. Are you fasting? Are you fasting or are you keeping yourself hungry? What are you doing? But what are you going to eat? Do you plan on eating anything later in the day? What do you plan on eating later in the day? This hot chocolate is the best, y'all. It is the best. I know, Rakesh, I'm telling you, man, those cooking videos are just so amazing. They're inspiring. I just want you guys to come along with me throughout the day and see what I eat and what I feed the kids and how we're living our lives. Because, I mean, come on, I'm a lifestyle blogger. I just love doing it because cooking for me is therapeutic and it's also delicious. I love cooking. It's therapeutic and it's also delicious. Ooh, Diana, baked chicken. What kind of spice are you adding to the baked chicken? How do you bake your chicken? Tell me, share with me so that when I make a video baking my chicken, I'll say Diana Jackson from Rex, Georgia, inspired this meal. So tell me, what kind of spices do you add to your baked chicken? In my case, I like to add the adobo seasoning, some seasoning salt. Adobo seasoning and seasoning salt, just good for the soul. Good for the soul. I'm telling you, it's good for the soul. Baked chicken, what kind of seasoning do you add, girl? Go ahead and tell me. Rakesh, I'm telling you, with the kids, I used to go all crazy, making elaborate meals, doing all kinds of big stuff, and the kids would not even look at it. I was wasting food a lot. So then I figured I needed to look for a simple way to make something delicious that'll be fast for me and not be too, you know what I mean, hectic for me. So that the kids can eat it and enjoy it, and I eat it and enjoy it, and then we all go about our day, right? And then I started getting inspired. I started getting inspired by the Holy Spirit. It's all about the Holy Spirit. Anyways, I started getting inspired. I would see different simple recipes that people were posting. I would just come across some simple things, look at a picture, I'm like, you know what? I can recreate this. I can do this. So that's how I started coming up with these ideas of simple meals that my picky Levion would eat it and say, Mama, this is delicious. And Zoe would eat it too. And it wasn't something that I wasn't wasting food anymore. And now I'm sharing these simple recipes and stuff with you guys in our videos. Rakesh, that was my date with the sexy black dress. The date was good because I was at home sleeping next to the kids. Lemon season. Oh yes, lemon pepper. Yes, Diana. Yes, I haven't had lemon pepper in a long time. I need to go buy that. In fact, you've inspired me, girl. When I go grocery shopping next time and I buy some lemon pepper, I'm gonna say Diana Jackson inspired it. I'm telling you, red pepper flake and a dash of lemon. Oh gosh, are you gonna invite me to lunch today, Diana, or to dinner? Because that sounds delicious. I used to love like lemon pepper wings, lemon pepper hot wings, and garlic parmesan. But I haven't had wings. Let me clean up my English, y'all. I haven't had lemon pepper. I'm saying it's wings in a very long time though. I have had some barbecue wings. I've had some barbecue wings recently, but not lemon pepper. But I do need to get some lemon pepper seasoning. It's amazing, y'all. If you've never tried lemon pepper seasoning, you better go do that. It has some black crushed pepper and some lemon, I guess. I don't know, some like green flakes on it. It's amazing, but I haven't used it in a long time. I need to get some. You are gonna enjoy your dinner today, girl. I'm so jealous. I wish you could send me pictures so I can just live vicariously through your pictures. Rakesh, Rakesh, you already know. I'm telling you, that dress is beautiful. It's an amazing dress. I enjoy wearing that dress. I do. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Diana Jackson. You're amazing, girl. Blessings to you too. Blessings to you too. So yeah, it's awesome. Like food is good. For me, I love food. Okay. I love food. Food for me is love, it's joy, it's just heart, it's community, I love it. That is why I have a nonprofit that feeds the homeless. That's why I bring people together, we cook. Even if there's nobody available to cook, I prepare my time for hours. I spend in the kitchen cooking a whole big batch of food and taking it over and feeding the homeless. That's why I do it. I just love it, y'all. I love the joy of just enjoying a good meal that was cooked with love, because you can tell if a food is cooked with love or not. You can tell from the taste and from the way it looks. You know what I mean? You can tell if somebody really poured their heart into it or if they did not. But yeah. Rakesh, don't worry. When we visit New York, I will let you know. Okay, I will make sure wherever you are in New York, we're able to meet up so you can cook and I can try that food because man, Caribbean food, Guyanese food. I don't know if I've ever tried it. Perhaps it's similar to the Caribbean food that I've tried. But yes, I've tried Caribbean food. My kids' coach restaurant is really good. But there are other Caribbean kitchens that I have tried. Amazing. My neighbor and friend, she is Jamaican and she makes the most amazing Jamaican foods. She works at a restaurant that makes that type of foods and she brings me some. She knows I love it. I go to her, I say, Miss Suzette, when you're coming home, make sure you bring me some food because I am ready. I am ready, oh. And my mouth is watery. I'm waiting for that food. Just bring it. Just bring it. And then she'll bring me some. She brings me and Zozo some food. So amazing. Jerk chicken, um, oxtail, rice and peas, um, uh, Caribbean. What is that meat pie? What's that called again? That stuff is so good. I can't even remember the name. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I love the spices. That's why I'm excited. I will be visiting the Caribbean islands with the kids by the grace of God. It will happen for sure. I've been sending a whole lot of people there, but I haven't gone yet. So it's gonna happen. This hot chocolate is amazing. So I see that I have a few of you guys here, and we're now chatting. I know. If you are a foodie, you love foods from different cultures. It doesn't matter where it's from, so long as it's delicious. It just stirs up, like it stimulates your taste buds and just takes your mind to the skies somewhere, wherever. You know what I mean? If you are a foodie, you love trying food from different cultures and different places. And I'm a foodie. I love food. Now there are certain kinds of foods that I don't eat all the time that I'm not gonna go order. You know what I mean? Like I said, fish and crab legs and all that stuff. You will never catch me ordering those all the time. Once in a while, you see me go over there, but I don't crave those. What I crave would be steak, chicken, maybe some vegetable foods and different things like that. But the fishy side of it, I don't really crave those as much. I could eat those, but I don't crave those. But we talk about some hearty foods, some barbecue. So, whew, I want some right now. You know what I mean? When you talk about foods like that, so Brazilian food I haven't tried before. There is a restaurant downtown Atlanta called the Brazilian Fire or Fire of Brazil or something. I've never tried it. I always come across it when I take the kids downtown to the Marriott. I need to check it out. I'm gonna plan on checking it out because I hear Brazilian steaks are delicious. I'm gonna try it out. I will. I will. I know it's gonna be amazing, and I will try it out for sure. I think it's called Fire of Brazil. That's what the restaurant is called. I'm gonna try it out. I love food. I love food. Food is amazing. Food is wonderful. That's why whenever I overeat, I eat a whole lot and I can't move and I feel like I'm passing out. I just get my butt up and go for a walk or run. It helps break it down and speeds up my metabolism and then I feel good afterwards. But I love food. Okay, I do. I like to try foods from different cultures. So, and I appreciate food. I watch food videos all the time and I love them. And that's why I share it with you guys too. I just cook. I show you guys what I'm cooking. And there are some things that I'm going to be cooking soon too that you guys are going to see. It's like some really African dish that the kids will sit down and eat. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be awesome. But yeah, you guys, while we're talking about food, let's digress for a little bit. I wanted to give you guys an update about the kids' passport. As of today, the passport has been processed. No issue has come up with it yet. Like I said, last time I did try though. Exactly, Rakesh. Food brings people together from different culture. It's a way, I guess it's a unifying front. It's something that connects all of us and makes us know that there is not really no difference. We're all the same, but we're just separated by regions or geographic locations, but we're really the same people. You know what I mean? It's just wonderful. I just love the community that is built around food, the connection you can get and you can make with other people from different cultures when you try their foods. So for me, I am like sipped. Should you call it sipped? Dunked in American foods. You know what I mean? Cultural food, the steaks, the big Texas steaks, the Colorado steaks, the this, the that. Like I like all of those. Like it's like that's pretty much my background now. However, the Caribbean foods, Jamaican foods, all of these foods, y'all, I love them too. I eat a lot of them. I have friends who have restaurants or work in restaurants who give me the joy of participating in their foods, which makes me so glad. I'm happy. But anyways, let's go into it. The kids' passport, as of this morning, girl, yes, we definitely should meet. We definitely should meet. You live in Rex, Texas. I mean, I said Texas. Maybe I should visit Texas. Maybe there's a cowboy over there waiting on me. Anyways, you guys, Diana, if you want to meet up, you can follow me on Instagram at Maryamsjoyfullife blog, so we can figure out a way that we can meet up. Okay, we can meet up in person. So, you guys, the kids' passport, the update, their passport is being processed. Thank God all the documents I sent in were perfect shape. They were all good documents. Nothing was expired. So they've gone through it. They're processing the passport. They keep reminding me I chose the regular processing times, which means that they're not going to expedite the process. It takes 10 to 12 weeks. We submitted this since May. So I think we've passed even the 8-week mark or something. So maybe within the next 2 weeks, we're going to hear something back from the government, or perhaps maybe they've even completed it. I don't know, but they said they are done with the reviewing process. All they are doing now is just taking their dear time to put it together. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty much very happy about that, because by the grace of God, we're going to Nigeria. We are, by the grace of God. So like I said, the first step to it is to get the kids' documents, and this is something that we're waiting for. My documents, if I was going by myself, then I'm already set. All we need to do now is raise the money to pay for the trip. You see what I'm saying? But I already have my documents, and the kids are coming with me. I'm not going to go by myself. The purpose of this is to bring the kids along so they can experience Africa. We filmed this documentary so you guys get to watch it and experience it through our eyes. Oh my God, Rakesh! Rakesh, I didn't know that you were a stylist too. I didn't know you were a stylist too. I had no idea you were a stylist. I mean, this whole outfit that you just organized for me, it just took my head somewhere. I was like, wow. It would really look nice though, Rakesh, for sure. Some heels, some cowgirl boots, high boots with a cowgirl hat. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. If I dress up like that, I'm going to take a picture, or I'm going to do a video so you can see it, Rakesh. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So you guys keep praying. Put me in your prayers. Keep praying that everything will go well, especially with the passport stuff, that everything will be done on time. Then after the passport, we're going to apply for the kids' visa to Nigeria. I am not applying for the Nigerian passport right now, because that one is going to take forever. It's going to, like, we are already waiting for the US passport, the Nigerian passport. I don't even know how long it's going to take, but it's not even important, because the kids will have the US passport, which is the most powerful passport in the world, whether you like it or not. I think it is. So they'll have that, and they get a Nigerian visa, and then we're going to go on this trip. With that being said, you guys, those of you who have forgotten about the fundraiser, please remember, support the fundraiser, share it with your family and friends. This is going to be a one-of-a-kind type of docu-series that you guys are going to be a part of. Y'all, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be a whole lot of adventure, like new things happening each day on our trip and visit. And you guys want to be a part of it. Like, you guys have been a part of our summer so far with us and the kids going about activities. And Rakesh, you specifically, Rakesh, you have been saying, anytime you see a video like, Maryam, this wasn't adventurous enough. There wasn't much stuff. You have been so critical of the videos. Rakesh, it is not easy to film the videos and also to edit, okay? And when I'm editing, there are some fluffs that you would have to take out, because you don't want to put everything in, so you guys don't have a 10-hour video of a whole day activities and stuff. I'm trying here, Rakesh. Cut me some slacks. Because of you, I took down a video I made so that I could add the other portion, because my editing software crashed on me. I had to reinstall it and work on it and make sure everything was working perfect, so Rakesh would not do this to me. But thank you. Thank you for the evaluation. It made me better. All right? It made me better. So anyways, you guys, I mean, it's going to be different. When we go to Nigeria, the situation is going to be entirely different. Because here in the US, where we are, life is just, it's around here. Like everything is just, we know what we're going, we're navigating, and you guys have seen us and I've seen different things and I experiences. But in Nigeria, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. New adventure every day for the kids and me and other people. The kids are gonna get to see a whole lot of people that they've never seen before, a whole different life they've never experienced before. But there's going to be similarities though, like with the pool, having a pool. The kids are used to having the pool and play some playground and stuff to play with. So where we'll be staying, there'll be all of that stuff. However, the way that it is, the language, the culture, the color, the different things the kids will get to see is going to be different. And I'm excited to see how the kids, how they interact with the people, how they interact with the environment. I'm interested to see and hear Zozo's opinion. How many of you think that Zozo is going to be very highly opinionated about this trip and the things that we do each day? I'm going to be the first person to raise my hand. Zozo is going to have a strong opinion about everything. Levion will have an opinion about everything too. He's going to be able to tell you guys how he feels about it, what he thinks about it. But my Zozo, yes, Rakesh. How many of you guys watching me saw that video? Zozo said, I don't want to work. I want to be a couch potato. That was so crazy, y'all. Why Zozo is so unpredictable? When I think about it and watch the video back, I laugh so hard because I'm like, oh my gosh, look at Zozo. Zozo is saying, I want to be a couch potato. I don't want to work. I don't want to go. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Thumbs up if you've seen the video so far. Let me see how many of you watching have seen that video. Where Zozo said, I want to be a couch potato. I don't want to walk. I don't like adventures anymore. Yeah. So funny. Woo, that was crazy, man. I'm telling you, my child. That's my child right there. That's my child. The other day, you guys are going to get to see this next video, which is uploading right now. All right. I know, me too, Rakesh, I know. The other day, though, I was just sitting on my own, y'all, just relaxing. I didn't want to do nothing. Guess who came to me and said, I want to go on an adventure? Zoe. Hi, Cookie. How are you doing, girl? Welcome to the party. I was just sitting on my own, relaxing. Zoe came and said, Mama, I want to go on another adventure. I was like, Zozo, the other day you were just complaining that I was taking you on an adventure that is tiring and hot, and you just want to be a couch potato. But now you're coming over here telling me you want to go. You know it's going to be hot, right? It's like, yep, Mama, I want to go. I want to go on an adventure. I was like, okay. Let's go. Guess who was upset and who wanted to be a couch potato on the next video you guys are going to see? Levion. Levion is going to be the couch potato on the next video you guys are going to see. It's crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. So yeah. Hi, Cook. How you doing, girl? What did you eat today? What did you eat today, girl? Tell me. Share with me. I want to know. Because for me, I've had water and hot chocolate. I still have some going on over here. That's it. I haven't eaten much today. It's intentional though. And the kids, you guys, that's another thing. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this until our next video that you guys are going to see. And you guys are going to get to see. Well, I could tell you guys and give you guys like a bonus on this live broadcast that we're doing. So the kids, I didn't know that they got accepted into summer school. Actually, it was Levion because Zoe is going to kindergarten. She's going to be joining Levion this year. However, I did apply for summer school program at Levion school so Levion can go. I didn't know this summer school started the 5th of June, right? Guess when I got my approval letter? Last week. I got the approval letter last week on a Tuesday. So my thought was that, okay, they sent me this approval letter. That means the summer school will be starting today, which is Monday. We woke up, got these kids ready. I said, okay, when I take Levion over there, I'm going to ask if Zoe can join too. Oh, water and coffee. Okay, girl. Okay. How do you take your coffee? Black or with milk and sugar? What do you add to your coffee? I don't drink coffee unless decaffeinated. Caffeinated coffee gives me a headache. But coffee without caffeine, I love the smell of coffee. It's wonderful. But I don't drink coffee. So anyways, I took them over there today. This is a bonus, y'all, because you guys are going to get to see a vlog. And they said, well, we've been here since the 6th of June. I was like, what? Oh, straight up black, girl. You're one of those people who get a boost from that caffeine, man. Woo. That is crazy. That's awesome. I don't drink just black coffee. I add milk or cream to my coffee and some sugar, baby. Sugar, and just drink it. I love it for the smell. That's why I like coffee, the smell. And it has to be decaffeinated coffee. So anyways, no, Rakesh, you don't even know. I'm sure I'm sure you have kids. It'll drive you crazy when all he wants to talk about is the weather. Like, I'm tired. Just leave me alone. No, I don't want to talk about the weather. Even Zoe is tired of hearing about the weather because that's what we hear all day long. But anyways, you guys, so I took the kids over there and they told me, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I just brought them to summer school. I just got the approval letter last week and I'm excited." It was like, "We've been here since June the 5th. I was like, "What? I just got the letter last week." So they were like, "Well, this is the last week of summer school." I was like, "What the heck? Why did they not send me the letter earlier?" Anyways, I just told them, I said, "Okay, Zozo is here too. So this is the last week. Can they still join?" They said yes. And then they enrolled Zoe right there and then, and Levion, and I left them. I left them in summer school. I asked them if I needed to go bring some food and stuff for them. They said no, that lunch is provided and stuff is provided. So all they need to do is just bring their butts over there and everything else is available at the school. I can go. So I left them there. And Zoe's excited. It's a new experience for Zoe. Zoe really loved school, and Zoe is super smart, super intelligent. Levion is intelligent, of course. Like the what do you call it? Genius status. Both of them are. But I'm just so excited for Zoe because Zoe loves school. She loves all of that interaction and experience. This is going to be an amazing experience for both of them. And they're going to be together. Already told Levion, you got a sister here. You're going to be watching your sister, taking care of her, so that when mama picks you guys up, you're together and you tell me all about your day. You know what I mean? Anyways, both of them, I left them there. They're going to have 1 week of summer school. And the great thing about this whole thing is that um, throughout this summer, the kids and I have been going on adventures. I haven't just left them at home doing nothing. We've been having a great time, and they are so tan from being outdoors and swimming in the sun and having all that stuff. Now, going to this summer school for like 5 days, it's going to be really awesome for them as well. You know what I mean? Going to be awesome for them. And anyways, that's what happened. I'm giving you guys really cool updates in this video. If you're enjoying the updates, make sure you thumbs up the video, all right? Thumbs up the video. Because I'm giving you guys some really, really amazing updates on here. I'm telling you. Wonderful updates, y'all. But yeah, with the kids' passport, like I said earlier, you guys, the kids' passport, it's been done. Everything seems to be going all right. There's nothing wrong with the process, which is super exciting, right? It's exciting that everything is going good. However, we're praying that this stuff gets released on time, so that we will have that. You know what I mean? We want to have that. We want things to go well and fast so we can have it. So that's pretty much what it is. And another thing also, you guys, for those of you who have supported the fundraiser, make sure you keep supporting, because we still need more support for this fundraiser and this docu-series that I'm doing. It's going to be an amazing experience. Here is the link, you guys. Here is the link. If you want to support the fundraiser today, make sure you support. That's the link to click on and sponsor. We need more sponsors. I need more sponsors. If you want to sponsor, make sure you do that. All right. There are different ways to support, but that's the link, the GoFundMe page. That's the link you can support and be a part of. I do have a Cash App if you want to use a Cash App to support. That's why you just let us know where you want us to put it towards, which would be great. But this trip is really going to be great because there's going to be a whole lot of experiences packed up in this trip. It's scheduled for July. And I'm telling you, the duration of it, the dates that we scheduled this for is dependent on the release of the passport. But no matter what happens, we're going to Nigeria. No matter what happens, we're going to Nigeria. So you want to be a part of that, make sure you support today. And I'm praying that God will bless you as you do so. There's going to be a really cool fulfillment. Like, I think that you guys are going to be excited to see the what do you call it? How your fundraiser really assists in this process, the unfoldment of this docu-series, because there's going to be a whole lot of videos coming to you guys of our daily experiences and the things that we do for other people, the places that we visit, the things we show you guys. And with all my videos, I'll get to show you guys you're going to see some educational content on it as well. You get to see the kids' experiences, navigating the airport, comparing it to where you are. You get to see the marketplace, the different shops we'll be visiting, the things we'll be doing, the nonprofit we'll support. You get to see a whole bunch of stuff, y'all, which makes me so excited because I love things like this, y'all. I do. I do. And I want you guys to be a part of it. I know that when we start posting these videos when we're over there in Nigeria, and you guys are seeing what your support has really done, you're going to feel fulfilled. You are. Because I feel fulfilled. There's a whole lot of people whose projects that I have supported. And when I see how the whole thing has unfolded and how the videos and everything, the experiences, it makes my heart happy. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I was able to be a part of this. I'm very happy. I'm very happy I was able to be a part of this. It makes my heart just expand. And I know that a lot of you guys, once you're a part of mine as well, it'll make your heart expand because you say, yeah, I sponsored Mariam. I believed in her. I wanted to see this experience and I was a part of it. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to support, share it, share the link with your Rakesh, they're already tan, they don't need no sunscreen. Share the link. Make sure you share the link with your friends and family who can support as well. It's gonna be great, y'all. It's gonna be great. So right now, let's keep praying for the passport because as soon as we have the passport on hand, the next step will be to get the Nigerian visa. You see what I'm saying? To get the Nigerian visa and book the flights and everything. We can't book flights, of course, without the money, the sponsorships. We can't do any of that stuff. However, I don't know, I have faith. I believe that the breakthrough begins with the passport release. As soon as the passport is delivered and we have it in our hands, there's an excitement in the pit of my stomach that tells me everything will unfold so fast as soon as we have the passport in hand. That's how I feel. I don't know who else is feeling this way with me, but that's how I feel. I feel like this whole process will become so real and there's going to be a whole lot of support like I've never seen before as soon as I have the passport in my hands. So that's why I'm praying that according to the will of God, the plan of God, that this passport will be so released. And as soon as it's released, things will just start unfolding fast. That's the feeling. It seems slow right now. For some people, it may look discouraging, but I'm not discouraged. Cookie, do you feel that way with me? Cookie, do you feel like once the passports are on hand and like things are going to move so fast? Because I have that feeling. I believe it's going to happen. And once again, I'm a woman of faith. You guys already know that I'm a woman of faith. And all my life, with everything that I've experienced and with my children and what God has done for me and everything that God has used to defile the negative projections and the expectations of doctors and different people, God has done because I never lost faith. Exactly. Rakesh is different. In Georgia, it's 10 to 12 weeks. 10 to 12 weeks in Georgia. It's crazy. Maybe I should fly to New York. I should fly to New York and come get, but we already applied for it, so I don't need to fly to New York. But yeah, I feel like God is gonna surprise me. I know He is because, like I said, I'm not gonna give up no matter what. They ain't going back, baby. No losing of hope, no losing of faith. No matter how impossible it may seem, no matter how like, okay, what's gonna happen? Maybe it's not gonna happen. Like, whatever that feeling is, I refuse to give up. I refuse to buy into it. You know what I mean? Even if I can't see it, I know God is working something out. It may not seem like anything is happening, but I know God is doing something. You know what I mean? Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it been revealed to the hearts of men what God has in store. So I do believe. I don't know why I have this faith and this belief. Well, when God is all you have, God is all you need. When you've been through hell, and you look all about you and it seems like there is no way. In the physical, it seems like everything is impossible. And you look up to the hills where your help comes from. Your help cometh from the Lord. You look up to God and say, God, it's just you and me. Because everything else that I've tried, nothing is working out. But I know you can do something. And you start trusting God in the midst of like, oh my gosh, the situation looks so like unbearable. It looks so like bleak. And having faith is all you have, because there's nothing on the physical that can tell you, oh, something is working out. In fact, everything you're looking at looks impossible. It looks like, okay, nothing good is going to come out of this, or nothing's going to work out. But in the pit of your stomach, you still know that God can make a way. He makes a way where there is no way. And he makes a way where there seems to be no way. He is the way. So if he is the way, then although it may look like nothing is happening, I'm speaking to somebody else listening to me right now, because there's somebody else listening to me right now. You're at a point where you don't see a way. You've exhausted everything that you have. You've used up all of your options. Now you're at a point where you feel like you're exhausted. There is no way. There's nothing else you can do that you haven't done. Well, there is one way, and that way is the truth and the life, and that way is the way of God. And God is going to surprise you and make it happen in a way that is so much more easier than all the ways that you've tried and have failed. You see what I'm saying? This is a prophetic moment right here. It's not just for me, because I know this word is for me. Because I've been tempted to feel like, oh my God, this is not going to work out. But then I have woken myself up to say, you know what? It will work out. Because the God who promised, he's faithful. And God has done greater things than this. And this is all for the glory of God. If it means something to me, then God will make it happen. If it hasn't worked out yet, God's not done. If I haven't seen the miracle yet, God is not done. So God is working it out. God is working it out. He always does. So I'm just letting you guys know, you listening to me right now, you don't see a way. There is a way. God is making it happen. You can't give up. You have to keep telling yourself, reminding yourself, God is the way. God is working it out. It's all going to work out to the glory and praise of God. I believe God is working it out. And I know it's all going to work out and come together. All I got to do is focus on my part. What is it that I can do in preparation for that trip? How can I stay focused and get myself ready for what I've already asked for? Because I know these words are already out there. I've made thousands of videos telling people, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to share. So support and be a part of it. Although it's been slow in coming, I know God is working things out. So to travel, you need certain things in place. I have gotten mine in place. Now it's the kids, the passport that we're waiting on. So I know once the passport gets in my hands, then everything else has to fall in place. It has no choice. So it's all going to work out. So for you listening to me right now, you may be going through something that seems impossible. You've tried everything and every option that you think should lead to that desired end. But it seems like no matter how hard you've tried, like nothing is happening. It just seems like you're blocked on every side. You are not blocked. God is making a way where there seems to be no way. You just focus on it. You know the end goal. You know where you want to go. Now you just focus on getting the little things that you can get together, preparing and planning towards it, preparing yourself, getting everything you need in place while you wait for the breakthrough, while you wait for the miracle. Because the miracle is already done. It's a finished work. Don't give up on it. Hold on to that vision. Keep calling on God and trusting God. Even when your senses want to tell you, Mariam, man, you've only raised 1,500. You've only raised 1,500, Mariam. How do you think this is going to work out? It's going to work out because I'm a child of God. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I have faith enough to know that God can work it out. It's not late. God is never late. According to the divine plan, according to the divine plan, it's all going to work out. It is done. It's all working out as it should. It's all working out as it should. God is in this. So I'm not going to allow myself to get discouraged. I'm not. I'm going to keep moving, keep pushing, keep doing my part while I expect the breakthrough. So I'm just praying for somebody listening to me right now. Whatever it is that you're expecting for a breakthrough, don't shift your focus from God. Know that God is going to make it happen. It's all going to work out. But don't give up. Don't believe the lie. The physical circumstance may seem impossible, but God is working something out. There's a miracle. There's a resurrection coming through. There's a power that's about to be revealed for the glory of God. People may say it's too late, but God says it's never late with me. Whose report do you believe? People may say it's never going to happen, but God says, I am the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. God is the one who makes all things new and beautiful. I'm also encouraging myself right now. All right? It's not going to work out. I'm telling you, it will work out for us. I'm not only am I going to do this documentary, more and greater and amazing things will come out of this. God is going to do so much more than I'm expecting, that I imagine or even think of. That's it. It's going to work out. For you, it's going to work out. For me, it's going to work out. For us, it's going to work out. So we just keep doing our part. I would have been discouraged and just depressed and like, oh my gosh, it's not working out. I'm not doing this. But then I decided, you know what? I'm going to keep living life, doing the best that I can, while God plans something great, while God works the details out. I'm going to do the part that I can, and I'm going to let God work out the other details. You know what I mean? So you just do the part that you can do and let God work out the other details, y'all. Quit messing around. Quit messing around with yourself and telling yourself it's over because it hasn't worked out based on your own calendar or based on your own actions and activities and whatever. You've tried everything you know how. Now it's not working out for me, so it's over. No, it's not over. Perhaps you need to step aside and let God work it out. Keep reminding yourself, God is working this out. I trust God. It may not seem like anything is happening in the physical, but I know something is really happening. Because something is. This just reminds me of the story of Lazarus. You know what I mean? This is the perfect story, y'all. This is reminding me of something great because God is about to do something amazing. Mary and her sister, they were waiting on Jesus. Jesus really loved them and cared for them. When Lazarus was sick, they thought that Jesus was going to show up as soon as he got that message from them that Lazarus was sick. When they sent that message to Jesus, Jesus said, oh yeah, I'm coming. This sickness is not going to end in death. So they were excited. They were like, okay, yeah, the Savior already sent this word, so everything is going to be okay. But as the days went by, Jesus didn't show up and Lazarus kept getting worse, kept getting worse, kept getting worse, kept getting worse. And they were like, where is Jesus? We've tried and we've called, and where is Jesus? You know, they were losing faith and losing hope. The situation got worse, y'all. Lazarus died. The people who knew Jesus and his closeness to that family, they were like, these people knew Jesus. I mean, if anybody could have healed this guy before he died, it was Jesus, right? Now, Jesus didn't even show up when they sent for him, so it's over for these people. So they came to them to mourn. They came to them to mourn. I don't know if it was you. I would be depressed too. I was like, Jesus, well, you said you cared about me. Why didn't you show up when this happened? It just reminded me of when I lost my first child. I prayed, I cried, I slept in the chapel at the hospital. I called on people to pray with me, but still the situation got worse and my child passed away in my arms. And then the doctors had the nerve to tell me this is going to happen again. This is how my story is going to end. And then I said, no, I don't know why God allowed this, but this is not going to be the end of my story. I'm not going to end up carrying babies and losing them at infancy. I reject that in Jesus' name. Affliction will not rise up a second time. Now, I know that God is able to resurrect my child from the dead, but I don't know if that's what his plan is concerning this situation. I have asked for resurrection. I didn't get it. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to accept this report that this is going to be the end of my life. God is going to bless me again with healthy children. These very same people who have told me that it's going to end like this, they will see my story, they will hear my testimony, and they too will believe that God is real and God can change whatever it is that was implanted in my DNA. I don't know what it was that resulted in this tragedy, but I know affliction will rise up a second time. But I won't lose faith. I won't turn my back on God because I feel like God didn't answer me at this time. I'm still going to worship and praise and call and cry out, because I know he can hear me, and I'm going to carry children, healthy children. That's what I said. It was foolish. It was dumb. Those people were looking at me. They perhaps thought because I was mourning and my head was just blasted and I couldn't think because of what I had just gone through. Maybe I would accept their report at the end of the day and know that they were the whatever they were, the experts. But I chose to believe God, even though the physical evidence I had was no reason for me to believe. Well, anyways, you guys know the story. I have a very loud baby girl who is amazing and wonderful. I have an amazing son. God has blessed me. Anyways, let's go back to the story of Lazarus. Mary and her sister and the people, they were mourning. Jesus didn't show up when he said he was going to show up. He told them he wasn't going to end up in death, and it ended up in death. Then they sent back to Jesus and told Jesus not to worry. Lazarus is dead, so he shouldn't worry himself about coming. Then Jesus said, no, he's not dead. Jesus took himself and his disciples He told the disciples they were going to wake Lazarus up from sleep. Lazarus is sleeping, so they're going over there. The disciples said, if he's sleeping, he's gonna wake up on his own. Why do we need to go and wake him up? Jesus said, you know what? He's dead. We're going to resurrect him back from the dead. They're like, okay. So they walked over there. When Jesus was afar off, people told Mary and her sister that Jesus was coming. So Mary sent to Jesus and said, Jesus, you don't need to come, that he's already dead. Jesus said, no. Didn't I tell you if you believe, you'll see the glory of God? He's not dead. They said, oh, yes, we know he's going to raise back up again, in the last day and be raised to heaven and everything. Jesus said, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him coming back from the dead. They're like, Jesus, he's already been buried. He's already been buried. This is not going to happen. Anyways, Jesus said, okay, let's just take me to his grave. All of the people who were crying and mourning, they followed. They're like, oh, if Jesus had come by earlier, maybe this guy would not have died. But Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. Y'all, this situation was gone. Death, the finality, right? That's it. That's what we all thought. He was already stinking and decomposing in the grave. There was a big stone covering the tomb. Jesus said, roll off the stone. And Jesus stood there and said, Father, I thank you because you always hear me. I say this out loud so everybody listening to me will know that you called me and I am your son and you and I are one. So Lazarus, come forth. The Bible says the man who was dead, he came out of the grave with the grave clothes still surrounding him. And Jesus said, loose him and let him go. Look at everything that had to happen in order for him to come back from the dead so that God would take the glory. Y'all, I don't know what situation you're in right now. It may be a death. It may not be a death. It may be a really excruciatingly painful situation. I don't know what it is. I know it hurts and it's breaking your heart. But one thing I know for sure is that God knows how to step into an impossible situation and turn it around. That's it. If you can look to God and begin to declare his praise and worship and call on God, there's nothing God cannot do. God can do anything. And that's why I'm going to hold on to God and have faith. It may not look like the fundraiser is going anywhere, like anything is happening, like people are supporting, like it's doing like my previous fundraisers that happened because I had an emergency situation. This is a good thing. You know what I mean? It's a great thing. It's a docu-series. It's going to bring so much education, so much excitement, emotional and fun stuff. People do it all the time. I'm telling you, whatever your situation may be, with God, all things are possible. You can't lose hope. The resurrection and the life is still here. He's still present and he's still answering prayers. And I'm going to hold on to that faith. I've seen God do things over and over and over again in my life that I'm like, you know what? There's nothing to worry about because is there a God? Yes. Have I called? Yes. Am I going to keep calling? Yes. And will he answer? Yes. The Bible says when you call, I will answer. While you're yet praying, I will hear. So don't give up. Even if the experts have told you whatever, don't give up. Don't give up. I'm going to toast to those of you who will never give up, baby, who will always hold on to God and know that God will never fail you. It may seem like it's impossible. It may seem like things are not working out, but I promise you, all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord. All things are working together for your good because you're holding on to your faith. So cheers to you, baby, and cheers to me. I've got unshakable faith. By the way, we have a t-shirt called Unshakable Faith if you want to check it out. I hope the link works because I just feel like some of my links don't even work. But the fundraiser link works though. So those of you who want to be a part of it, you can click on it. It's like, I don't know my t-shirt link. I need to call my administrator and tell them, you know what, you guys, I don't know what's going on, but you need to check out my t-shirt link because some people are trying to get it, but it's like the link is not even working. The devil is a liar. But yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, you can't give up. You cannot give up. You can't. Where do you want to, if you give up, where are you going to turn to? What are you going to do? I'd rather hold on to my faith and trust that God is going to make things happen than give up. All right? Nothing good happens when you give up, when you quit. The joy of it comes from holding on to the faith and trusting God and then seeing God come through. Can you imagine, with all of the faith in the room, what the Lord can do? What the Lord can do. It's gonna happen. Just let the way maker through. He's gonna move. He's gonna move. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Whatever that anything is for you. Every one of us, we have our own distinct desires and hopes. My desire for you is that whatever that anything means to you, that God will fulfill it. But your part is not to give up. You better get excited that there is a God who answers you. There is a God who answers it by fire. There is a God who never fails, y'all. God never fails. And I'm going to hold on to that faith and that hope, that belief. I'm not going to give up and quit and feel like, okay, because things are not working out the way that I want, then it's over. It's not over. With God, all things are still possible. So I'm going to trust. I'm going to hope. I'm going to hold on to that faith, knowing that he who has promised is faithful to perfect it. All things are working together for my good. It's all for the glory of God. And if it's all for the glory of God, that means this mountain must be moved. Something good is coming. God is working it out. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go now because I'm just like excited because I know God is going to do something. God is going to do amazing things, blow my mind, blow your minds. And I just want you to know you need to hold on and have faith and keep going. Okay? Keep going. Okay? God may not have resurrected my child, but that loss stirred up my faith, baby. It woke up something in me. And today I have healthy children. Let me leave you guys with one thing, y'all. The strangest thing. This is the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with, I promise. I didn't intend to stay here for 15 minutes, but I've been talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys and just sharing, just so we can, grow our faith together. But the strangest thing happened last week. No, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I didn't tell you. Last week I didn't go to church. So it was 2 weeks ago. The strangest thing happened. But this was the thought that came into my mind when it all happened. God already restored. I took my kids to the graveside to go see my first child's grave, Raven. After church, I told them, okay, we're going to go. It was just a last minute thing. I made up my mind. And then we just made a turn to go into the graveside to go visit the grave. Y'all, I went to the exact spot where my child was buried almost 8 years ago. 2015. On, I think it was April 7th or something. I went to the exact spot, y'all. I did not find the grave. Zoe was awake. Zoe was awake and just walking and eating some gummies or something. Zoe was awake and Le'Veon, both of them, we came out of the truck. We walked over there. I was just walking and because like, this is the exact spot. Where is the grave? We had a tombstone and everything was on it. I didn't find it. We walked around the whole graveyard, looking at different people's graves, searching for the one thing that I came for. I did not find it. This was the word that came through my mind. I've already restored. What are you doing here? The last time I went there prior to that time, Zoe was really little. Zoe was asleep in the truck. So it was just me and Le'Veon who got out of the car and looked. I found it at that spot that we went to. Zoe was sleeping, okay? I found it. I stood right there and I gave thanks to God that God has blessed me. Yo, when I took Zoe and Zoe was wide awake, we went back this time to go look. I could not find it. I promise you, this is not like me making something up so you guys will feel like, ooh, Maryam is talking about this. No. I went over there, I searched every grave, looked at every tombstone, different families, different things over there. The one thing that took me over there, I did not find. And here is the story. I've been telling you guys this. When I lost my first child, I said, God, I need you to send me back my baby. And when you send my baby back, I want to see signs and proof that that's what you did for me. Guess what? When Zoe was born, God sent me Le'Veon, and I was happy and I was okay. All of the promises, all of the things I told God about, send me back a girl, my baby back, healthy, nice, the same, whatever. And I'll know, oh God, you blessed me again. My life is wonderful. When God didn't bless me with a girl the first time, I was fine. I did not say, God, why didn't you give me a girl? I was so happy with my child because at the end of the day, all I was asking for was a healthy child. It didn't matter what the gender was going to be. So long as my child was healthy and I held my baby, I was going to enjoy my baby. That's it. That's it. All of those other things I was crying about because I had a girl the first time, I want a girl again. I did not even care. All of those things just went out of my mind. And then when God blessed me with Zoe, before she was born, there was a lot of things that I saw in my dreams, a lot of things that came to me through prophets and people speaking to me. I was like, okay. When Zoe was born, Zoe weighed exactly the same as the first child that I lost. Zoe had the mark, the surgical mark on my first child's chest after she was caught and pacemaker was placed in her, the first child. That mark that was on her chest from the pacemaker and the surgery, Zoe was born with that mark. Zoe looked exactly the same, but the difference is that Zoe was healthy. So I had the same child the second time, but instead of the health scare and all of the stuff, there was no health scare. But that surgical mark was on her chest. She weighed exactly the same, looked exactly the same, but healthy. And then when I went to that grave of the first child that I buried after Zoe had been born, to remind myself of what God had done, the first time Zoe was asleep in the truck. The second time Zoe was not asleep, wide awake, walking with us. We went to the exact spot. We did not find the grave. We went somewhere else, looked all around. I did not find it. In my spirit, I heard, God has already given you your blessing. What are you looking for? I'm telling you, that's what happened. I know that it's crazy, but that's what happened. But I believe God does. I believe crazy phenomena happen. And it depends on your relationship with God. Each and every one of us, we have different experiences. But I promise you, God does restore. Anyways, that's all I wanted to leave you guys with today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs up, you subscribe, you come out for more, y'all. I don't know what your story is, but I know that God is faithful. God is faithful. And God can turn any situation around. I know it. I know it because I've experienced it. Sometimes when we experience some setbacks, the enemy wants us to forget about the goodness of God in the time past. But I've experienced it so deep that I can't forget. I have to wake myself up and remind myself, God is good. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. You guys are awesome and amazing. I love you guys very much. I appreciate every one of you. It was nice sharing this time with you. For our next live broadcast, make sure you come back with recipes to share with me of what you ate and everything. Rakesh, my food is perfect. I'm healed completely. Completely healed. I even went for a run. I even went for a swim. I did everything, y'all. I am good. My foot is healed. But yeah, you guys, God is good. So I don't know about you, but I know crazy phenomena happen. And I'm also living proof that it happened. God is real. And whatever we know about God, there is so much more that we don't know. Each and every one of us has bits and pieces of how God operates. But I promise you, don't let anybody tell you you're crazy. Because I know I'm not crazy. That's it. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you support the fundraiser. If you want to see us go to Nigeria and you want to be a part of it, just go ahead and support, okay? And be a part of it. The link is already in the description box, and it's also right here in the chat box for those of you who want to support. And you can also send some CashApp as well. $ Maryamsjoyfullife. You know what I mean? Be a part of it. Support. Sponsor. Our videos are all about sponsorships. You know what I mean? It's sponsorships. And we bring you some really cool stuff. And also look out for some more recipe videos. More recipe videos, all right, you guys? So thank you all so much for watching, you guys. I'm telling you, just hold on to the thought of what I just shared because God is real. God is real. I know it for sure. In my life, I've seen God do amazing things. And I know God is real. So anyways, love you guys very much. Now I'm going to take my butt and go whatever because I'll be picking the kids up shortly. I've done some work. I'm still working even while I'm talking to you guys. Got some stuff going. But anyways, love you guys very much. The best part of my days, the best part of the life that I live is you guys. So I'm very grateful. You guys have been therapy. You guys have been encouraging. You guys have been wonderful. I really love every one of you. Thank you all so much. Keep living in peace with everyone. Keep expecting great things to happen. Keep trusting God no matter what your life is, no matter what you're going through. And I promise you, God is going to help you and give you testimonies that will help encourage other people as well. Okay. Love you guys very much. Now I'm going to go and just glorify God because I know God is working something out. Bye, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. See y'all later. Bye. That's it.